Alright. So, hello. Oh, I hit the mic. Good. But, wait, give me a moment.
That's a good start.
So this is I Want to Be the Online. We're gonna be running this.
Surprising, right?
I know, right? But I guess, are we ready to start the timer?
Yes, we are ready. Do you want to count down?
I think everything. I'm pretty sure I'm ready. So yeah, I'll go ahead. Go ahead with the countdown.
Okay, so let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So this is I Want to Be the Online, a multiplayer game. There's a co-op mode, which is essentially any percent category. And the first gimmick here is the fact that we can only stand on the blocks which have our, I guess you could say, faces, or at least the ones that are opaque. So, this is a very introductory. This is mostly an introduction. It isn't really hard. It's only really the first part that you can die on. Alright, a fairly solid start.
And then this second part turns the gimmicks up to 11 and really shows everything you can do. Well, first of all, you have to shoot behind your friends, and you don't want to shoot your friends. And then you have to shoot those switches.
Spike. We could do this part faster. Oh wait, do it immediately.
Oh,
What do you?
wait, yeah, oh no, I missed it.
Nice brain fart.
Oh no.
Okay, so yeah, we're already on the
anyway,
first boss.
and the first boss is complete garbage.
What? I didn't know the first boss was bad. Why so? Why so? Tell me more.
Well, it's run killer and the fun killer of the game. It is complete RNG, and also it's a really bad game design.
So essentially how it works is that every time you shoot him, there's a 50-50 chance that he will either continue targeting the person, he will either continue targeting the person, or he will turn around to the other person. This means that early on in the fight, there's actually a possibility that he can continue shooting. He can continue shooting, or no, continue going towards a person and never turning around, meaning that you actually can't. You just can't recover from there.
Yeah, you're screwed.
In the old strat, we didn't have this mash part in the middle of it, which meant that we did this entire boss RNG full, and yeah, that meant about 4 out of the 5 runs.
Resident Sleeper.
Resident Sleeper. Oh. Yeah, this is what happens.
To be honest, this boss is the sole reason why we have the SMS so high. It's completely RNG, and you
Yeah.
can die in one try or just take 10.
Oh. We're not getting enough Resident Sleepers. This boss really deserves it. Oh, I kind of zoned out.
Don't zone out, this is boss 1.
I'm sorry I zoned out a lot, but yeah, this is, I mean, not the best, but from here it's fairly self-explanatory. You just sort of shoot, and shoot. Pretty self-explanatory. And oh, I almost jumped it. Oh, but yeah, that's the first. All right, call up 1 clear.
Wow.
Okay, second one.
So now we're at the stage 2, which is, I think, a lot better than stage 1 because it really puts an emphasis on teamwork.
Oh my god, what is this?
We're really bad at this game, apparently. Like, saves no time, but we failed it like 4 times.
Oh yeah, here's a really cool strat. So let me mention real quick that with this strat, you want to do it a bit early than you would like this. That's because that's because it's, you know, the game has a kind of a buffer. I think it's somewhere around half a second. It's the same thing as co-op, so that means that if you want to do precise skips like that, you really want to make sure to do it a bit earlier than what you might expect. Here it introduces switches and buttons. We kind of have to...
Okay, it's Portal.
Oh yeah, Portal. That is... I remember that took us forever to do that. I used to count down all the time, but we ended up finding a spot. Like, I kept counting down and in the same way that we just end up not doing it. And oh yeah, this is a fun section.
Overall, like, this game has so many little time saves that it's so hard to notice, but they add up quickly.
Yeah, for example here, this is a pretty neat time save. Normally you're supposed to backtrack, but you can just do that instead.
Oh, also, Companion Cube.
Yeah, Companion Cube is good.
Not really, it's just slow.
Yeah, it is slow.
Nothing else, like, look at this compelling gameplay.
Compelling gameplay right here. We're experiencing the true 28 experience. So now, this is just simply, don't die.
Jump.
Yeah, a choke jump. So, let's see. He does not choke. Wow.
Damn,
Surprisingly.
also.
And now this is the last part of the game.
Boss 2.
I forgot to split. Great.
Well, so anyway, contrary to boss 1, this boss has no RNG and is actually good.
You might have noticed that it did not shoot there. That was purely intentional. The third shot is when he spawns out the booze, and if he spawns it out right from the left, then you get a really good cycle. Or at least one that's way better than doing it immediately. Oof, that was really close. Okay, get ready for time. Time!
Oh.
Normally, the old rule set has a, or like, the rule set has this actually where it appears that co-op 2 clear, but it really should be changed to when you hit the final boss.
It's a lot easier to time.
Alright, that was 7 minutes underestimate. That was a 7.
Yay.
That was like a 7-minute run. That's a pretty good run. I'm happy with that. I guess since we have some overtime, we can mess around with this.
Do another run.
Do another run.
Was a really nice run, guys. Thank you for that. Sadly, I can't let you do another run because we are like around 40 minutes behind schedule. But it's a really interesting game what you showed us today.
I was thinking we
big delay in that.
Like I was thinking we could do like 2 minutes of like showing off the fighting, because there was a co-op, but there's also a versus.
Okay, just show us 1 or 2 fights if it takes only 2 minutes.
Yeah, sure. Oh,
nice.
wait, it desynced.
I guess we won't show a fight.
Okay, one more. This nice.
No, it desyncs, we can't
Oh.
show it.
Oh, great. Well, I thought it happens consistently. Well, good game, guys. Good game.
No game is without its problems. So, still, it's a really good game. Ignore boss 1 and it's practically good.
Yeah.
So yeah. I guess if you stream that more often, guys, check out Emik's and Redstoad's channels if you want to see some more sick co-op action.
I haven't really streamed in quite some time, but I have.
Same.
Actually, the world record right now stands at 6 minutes 8 seconds, and so we weren't too far off of the world record. It's actually just the first. I felt like everything went fairly smoothly. It was only boss 1 that really choked the run. I felt like if we first tried the first boss, we might have actually had a chance to get a new PB and a world record.
Okay, so yeah. Anyways, thank you. I have to hop into the next channel, and have a good night.
Yeah, you too.